Yes, don't forget to log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com daily. You should just bookmark the site and just check it out periodically. They got follow button. They got a lot of things on there where you can follow your favorite podcast audio streaming platform on there. Whatever you want is right on there. Also, you can follow me on all social media on there. And also, you can put your email in there so I can send you one of these dope email blasts that I'm going to be sending out very, very soon. I'm just building my database. I'm going to start sending y'all email blasts to keep y'all updated. Also, if you missed the video might be, something you missed, and it's going to be right there. So make sure, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Bookmark the site. Also, for only $100, I'll promote your content on my Twitter, my Facebook, my Insta stories, my YouTube community, my Threads account, and my website, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at doggydiamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Also, man, some of y'all need help. Some of y'all need advice with your brand. You need consultation. And you want to ask me questions about what you should do next with your career, or, maybe you got an idea that you just need to be help cultivated. Book your consultation session with me, Doggie Diamonds. Hit me up on Instagram now. Must be Cash App ready. Ain't nothing free 99. Let's go. All right, y'all. I'm going to tackle this topic. This is a topic for education. And feel free to chime in. Give me your opinion. While you're here in the chat, and also after the video, make sure you chime in. All right, here we go. All right, let's stop the music and just start it. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. I decided to talk about this today because, for one, the announcement that Ebro said that the labels are deprioritizing signing hip-hop acts, and they want more African music and Latin music. And I knew that many people from Black American culture was going to feel a way about that. And I wanted to have that. I think that, we should have that dialogue because it's something brewing that I don't know where it's coming from, and I'm trying to figure out who's the cause and who's keeping it going. And it's just something that we got to talk about. It's just something that we should discuss. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody who calls. See now. So now this is the thing. So I got questions. So we're not African Americans anymore. People don't want to go by African American no more. Now people are Black and Black American. I was always be confused, like who labels us and who titles us, and when do we run with these labels and these titles? So we're not African American no more. Now we're Black Americans. So when you say Black American, that means that we're Black people in America. So we're Jack in America now. Because I remember growing up and reading, from a lot of literature and a lot of, they always, I don't want to say they denounced America. They lived here, but they just never liked the American mind state that Americans had. So they didn't want to join with America. If that makes any sense. Like they would say they're everything but American. which was kind of strange to me because if you was somewhere in another country, you'd be like, yo, get me to American embassy. I'm American. So it was always different. It's different ways to look at it, but honest and truthfully, I would have to say that I'm American. I would have to say that. I'm not a white American. I'm a black man in America. So I could understand the terminology of black American. Even though black, when we say black, it's so much going on with black. But you know what? I like black because it's my favorite color. Honestly, I like black. I think it's the strongest color. And if there's white Americans, then it could be black Americans, so I'm gonna say that. I'm a black American. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with anybody calling themselves black. I have no issue with that, So we're not African American no more, right? So I guess that is gone. Okay. I guess that's what's happening. I don't see anybody calling themselves African American no more. I see FBA. I see ADOS. I see people call themselves Moorish. Some people say they Muslim, which is a religion. I don't know how, Muslim shit is white Muslims. So, whatever. So, okay. When Ebro announced what he announced, I seen people having issue with that because that pushed most artists who consider themselves to be black Americans, you got kicked in your ass. But it really started when they started speaking about who started hip hop. So that's what started. Who started hip hop? So as we know it, the people who founded hip hop, that's pushed to us. Not saying I agree or disagree, but the people who started hip hop would be Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, and whether we like it or not, Africa Bambaataa. Those are the people that they say start pop. And none of them are black American. Let's just get that straight. All of them are from descent of an island. They're not black American. And I feel like before Bambaataa was disgraced, they were giving him the title of founder for a very long time. I think Herc started getting pushed a little bit more to the forefront once Bambaataa got disgraced. Seriously, that's my opinion. Maybe that might not be fact, but that's my opinion. Because Bam was the leader of the Zulu nation, and that was a big thing, and they made records, and they spawned so much. The Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest, Native Tongues. It was so much coming from the Zulu nation that came into hip hop. So I felt like they were giving him the title as one of the number one founders. And then they would say Herc, and then they would say Flash. Now they just reversed it, and they don't even say Bam no more. Which to a certain extent, if he's a part of founding, then he's a part of founding hip hop. What he did, a motherfucker could invent a light bulb and do, some bullshit and that don't mean he didn't invent the light bulb, right? But when you look at their lineage, they're not black Americans. Herc is from Jamaica. So if y'all want to say Herc founded it, then that's like saying a Jamaican respectfully founded hip hop. So now, here we go. This is where the argument starts. So you got Busta Rhymes saying what he said, which he got, you got flamed for. And Fat Joe saying what he said that he got flamed for. So a lot of black Americans felt like hip hop was being taken. Like, okay, so where is our say in this? Where do we count at? So y'all saying that Jamaican started hip hop and Puerto Ricans started it. So what do we do? That was the argument. And this is where I felt like a lot of this argument started. And it started going a little crazy because now we at the 50th year of hip hop. And now they're saying, okay, listen, we not even signing y'all no more. So now everybody's like, wow. So we're divided. We're divided because it's a lot of things that black Americans invented. But for some reason, black Americans feel like they're getting wiped out of the culture of what was invented and created in this country. Now, when I first heard the term FBA, ADOS, and all that, I thought it was about reparations. I thought it was, okay, listen, y'all ain't from here. When we get this money, y'all ain't getting none. That's what I thought it initially was about. So I was like, yeah, now that's true. Shit, if you came here and you ain't got no, your country might have got hit off. Your country might have got some. So if you are, if you migrated here, you don't deserve none of this bread when it go out. You can't show and prove that your lineage go back to, slavery. So you ain't getting no bread. I was all for that. Then it went from that to, oh no, we created this and y'all taking the credit. So I started getting a little confused. Of, okay, so what is the issue with them? Then we started realizing that it wasn't solely about reparation. It was just where they are wiping out the memory of what we added on to the building of this country. So that's what people started moving. I don't want to say moving the goalposts, but that's what people started saying. Hold on. No, y'all ain't start that. No, y'all ain't had nothing to do with that. That was us, right? So I started sitting back. And understanding what the issue was, what was going on. Now, this is my problem. Charles Briggs, thank you for supporting my independent voice. This is my problem. Who is responsible for bigging up the other black people who are not black Americans? Again, growing up, every freedom fighter that I knew of did not, besides like W.E.B. Du Bois and Frederick Douglass, but when Pan-Africanism started, they did not take on the American ideology. So to say black American sometimes bugs me out because I'm like, damn, some of our freedom fighters wasn't rocking with that American shit. You know what I'm saying? They was anti this establishment. So it throws me a little bit, but I'm gonna go with it for the sake of you knowing what and who I'm talking about. So many of the inventions, many of the creations, other people started taking credit. They were black people nonetheless, but they are not the black people who help build the country to black Americans' perception. That's how they like, yo, hold on. Y'all didn't build this shit. Y'all didn't have nothing to do with this. So why do y'all keep taking credit? Then some years ago, I noticed, and this was this was, to me, it was bugged out. Now, I don't want to blame women. I don't want to blame black women. But I want to say a lot of the heroes and sheroes that black women were looking up to via entertainment, I come to find out that they wasn't from here. And it really tripped me out. So we was watching The Wire, right? And I love The Wire. That's probably one of the last series I watched besides Son of Anarchy. And I watched Stringer Bell. Stringer Bell was sharp, the college educated thug. And then when he spoke, I was like, why that nigga talking like that? Come to find out, he wasn't American. So I was like, that's deep. He's not even American. But I looked at him as a black man. Idris Elba I'm talking about. Because I heard women say, oh, it's not Idris, it's Idris. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hit, it's Idris. I'm like, nigga name Idris. I'm calling him Idris. Every nigga I know who had that name was Idris. And I'm going to stick with Idris. I ain't calling no nigga Idris. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it fucked me up. It fucked me up that he had the accent. I was like, yo, why he talking like that? Also, the brother from Oz, the Muslim brother, when he spoke with a accent that was from the UK. And I was like, then I started seeing these movie roles go. The guy who, it just was all these black men were doing these movies. And I was happy. Yeah, we got some black. But then when they spoke and they did their interviews, I'm like, yo, hold up. You black, but you ain't got no Baltimore accent like you. Because we can just automatically tell when we hear the accent where we from. You know, hold on, you from such and such. You know, if somebody say to and do, or you from Baltimore. So I started realizing that all these black actors that were men wasn't from America. Then I seen the John Boyega dude, the Star Wars, the first black dude in Star Wars besides Billy D. Williams, the starring role. It was like, hold on. Yo. Even the dude, I believe, who played the new Candyman. So I was like, yo, hold on. I'm confused. They on some good A mate shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they might call me a bloke. So I was confused that, hold on. They could talk like us. But then their accent, when they do their regular interviews, they have an accent. So I was just confused. So that's when I started saying, hold on, something is shifting. Something is happening. It's like we don't have any more actors, you know, because they always casting Denzel for everything. They done kick Wesley out the whip. You know what I'm saying? But everything was like Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, and Morgan Freeman. But when it came to young black men actors, it's like we didn't have any. And I'm like, yo, something is wrong. Something is going on. Then I started realizing, hold on. They're ushering in a new wave of actors and actresses that are black, but they're not from America. They might live here, they might, and then some of them ain't. So, okay, now when we go look at their lineage, they might be from the UK, but they're Africans living in the UK. They might be Nigerian, Igbo, they might be from different tribes, but they're Africans living in the UK. So I knew that was going to be a problem. I'm like, oh, hold on. hold on. Like, you trying to tell me we don't got no actors in this country? They got a dude playing a dude from Baltimore. They couldn't just go get a Baltimore dude to play Stringer Bell? I wasn't mad, but I started realizing something is happening. Something is happening that's weird. Something is happening because when we see them, we celebrate them. Yeah. But when they speak, we start saying, hold on, something is wrong. They're not. Oh, what the hell is this all about? Right? Then I started looking at this world music thing going on. And they on Burna Boy neck right now. I don't know why. They just on Burna Boy neck. They calling him a thief. You not this. And then they wanted Idris Elba to be James Bond. Why? Because he has the accent. They wanted him, they were so crazy that they wanted, like, yo, he should be the black James Bond. And I'm like, why? Because he had the accent. So I'm like, damn, like so you mean to tell me in this country, we don't have no crop of new actors? Like, there is nobody going to acting school that went to LaGuardia, Juilliard, nobody? And it started, I started saying, something is happening, something is changing. And I knew it was a matter of time before black Americans start noticing it. But what I'm asking y'all is that, is it their fault that they are taking the roles or taking the jobs? Or is it the people in the power position at fault for giving them the jobs? Whose fault is it? So is it their fault for working, or is it our fault for not working maybe, or we're not getting the opportunity? So that's the question that I want to ask y'all. Who is really behind the divide? Because I hear people say, you know, they did used to call us Yankees and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part in the hood, you know, the Jamaicans and, you know, we got along. We knew it was a cultural difference. But many times we intertwine, you know, the black girl from the hood or mess with the Jamaican guy, and out of nowhere she thinks she's Jamaican and shit. Or vice versa. You got people from different countries that get called Americanized. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a divide. But it wasn't bad to where we are like, where we're openly on social media like, yo, you not us. You not us. We black Americans. And I'm just seeing it every day. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is this the new fight? Because I feel like we're given fights. I feel like it's people that say, okay, this is how y'all gonna fight. If was the dude from the dude from Get Out is not the dude from Get Out is not black American, right or wrong, right? Am I wrong on that? The dude from Get Out, he's not even black American. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, we have different cultures, but I mean, shit, even in I'm Brooklyn. If you ask me if I'm from New York, I will tell you no. I will say, no, I'm not from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. It's not the same. Because don't compare me to nobody from Harlem. Don't compare me to nobody from Queens. That's just how I've always moved. So it's always been division with us. But now we're at a time where, okay, we got people who look like us. The only difference is when they speak, we can see something is different. Now, I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to sit here and play. There has been especially in the nursing industry. A lot of West Indian women tend to be in the nursing field, whether it's home health aid, nurses aid, or nurses. They love that field. Why, I don't know, but that's a part of their culture to be in the nursing field. So we've always said this Jamaican lady, and sadly, we didn't know how to differentiate them. So we'll say this Jamaican lady, and she ain't from Jamaica. We just hear a West Indian accent, and we say Jamaican lady. Just, you know what I'm saying? And that's ignorant as hell, but that's how we've been raised. This Jamaican lady wilding. So I feel like the wars have always been brewing, kind of covert, but now they're starting to become in the open. We've called them names. They've called us names. We've called them coconuts. Me too. I'm not going to sit here and cap. It's a derogatory term, and I've said it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so weird now that are we allies or are we allies or are we enemies? Because I don't feel like they're my enemy, right? I don't feel like what he said, denying me up in yellow cabs, musty Africans denying me up in yellow cabs, musty as fuck, waving their arms to Arabs. A lot of the African brothers who came to the country first will side with being Muslim and Islam before they side with black people. So a lot of the African brothers who came here was religion first. They religion. So that fuck our head up. You know what I'm saying? Their religion first. Like the cab drivers used to dub me. I used to be like, yo, bro. He just keep riding. I'm like, so I started saying, yo, hold up, man. What the hell is going on? And I started feeling like when they come to the country, I'm starting to feel like they are getting a memo. And the memo is, don't fuck with those niggas. I started to feel like they was getting a memo. And the problem that I was having was that, is this something that they feel like, or are they getting a memo? Right? Because one of my best female friend in the world is Coco. She's in the chat. She's African. 100%. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like she definitely, I can go to sleep with $10,000 on the floor and know that she ain't gonna steal it. I can't say that about all these niggas I grew up with that I know family from Alabama and can trace them back. I can't say that. And that's not saying that one is bigger than the other, but I'm wondering if we should just paint it with a broad brush, or should we treat people as isolated incidents? Because when we look at our history, Malcolm, who y'all love, Malcolm X, his mama wasn't FBA. His mama was from the islands. So y'all don't love Malcolm no more? His mama was from the islands. That was one of the biggest freedom fighters that we never saw because we're too young. But Malcolm. So we don't fuck with Malcolm? And he went all around the world dealing with different dignitaries of different countries. He went to countries and he spoke to different countries. So Malcolm's father was FBA, but his mother wasn't, so she don't count. Because his father got killed. His mother went insane. So Marcus Mosiah Garvey, where many of their ideologies came from, was Marcus Garvey. He was Jamaican. We don't fuck with Marcus Garvey no more. So all of his literature, his mindset, we don't rock with Marcus Garvey no more because he was Jamaican and he was Black Star. That was him. The Black Star ships, you know, trying to get ships to go to Africa. So we don't rock with that. Gaslight these nuts. Gaslight these nuts. Don't ever come in here try to disrespect me. I'm asking a question, you bitch. Why would I be gaslighting? Malcolm X wasn't doing dummy stuff like a lot of these tethers is doing. Malcolm X was Muslim who believed in a religion that came from somebody that wasn't even fully black. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know who Farah Muhammad was? So what are you talking about? In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when he said, I believe that Allah became in the person of Master Farah Muhammad, was that a FBA person? So what are you talking about? But y'all love y'all some Malcolm. Anyway, y'all worship who you want to worship, but you don't do no research. You regurgitate everything. You regurgitate. The minister, Farrakhan. Anyway, the minister, he's not FBA. It's not FBA. So when do we pick and choose who we gonna rock with that's not African, no, Black Americans? Remember, we ain't from, you know, according to some of y'all, we ain't from Africa. Stokely Carmichael, a.k.a. Kwame Ture, one of the greatest minds who coined the phrase Black Power. We don't rock with Kwame Ture no more? We throwing Kwame Ture away? I'm not. I'm just keep it real with you. I'm not. Kwame Ture had one of the most beautiful minds of any black man around the world. I'm not throwing Kwame Ture away. Nope, ain't happening. So again, what I don't understand is that when do we say they're cool or they're not cool? Or is this some new age shit? Is this some new hip hop shit? Or is it like, are we going to go into them books, into them textbooks and say who was who and who did what? Because again, when I realize a lot of people who say we not this and we not that, y'all never been on the front line. Y'all ain't never got hit with no rocks. You ain't never been out there battling for the people. You've been online typing. You've been online saying what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. And one of your biggest claim to fame is to say that you want to claim hip hop. But what about the owners of everything that we want to say? Because it's good to say, yo, we this, that, and the third. But who owns it? Who is the one that said, you're different, and you're different? Was it us or was it them? And this is what I'm saying. So I don't mind people chiming in, but don't say I'm gaslighting or being stupid or playing. I don't like that, because I'm on here because I could be on here talking about who's a goddamn snitch and who fucking who and who getting fat, because that's what most of y'all like anyway. So when I come on here and I use my time, my show, and I come on here and I speak for shit that we need to discuss, respect it, because can't nobody really articulate it like I can. Many people can, but they don't have the audience. Let me just say that respectfully. So again, are we to throw away some of our ancestors who was not FBA, who fought, went to jail, who fought front line, trying to change policy, create groups. They wasn't online, fam. They wasn't online, fam. There was no internet. It was them streets. It was boots on the ground. Do we say, okay, you wasn't this, or we not told, oh, he wasn't this. You wasn't this. Do we do that? Or do we say, yo, okay, listen, y'all, this, that, and the third. Thank you, but we got it from here. This is where we're going with it. I don't see that. I see niggas mad at Burna Boy. The niggas saying, you dress like a black American. You're stealing our culture. Huh? I see somebody say MLK was not rocking with Carmichael personally. But do you know what SNCC was? I bet you I don't even know what SNCC was. MLK, to some people believe MLK is the reason why we got integrated with them. Some people are mad at him for that. So what Tupac said, niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. So again, what is our argument? And I want to know because I want to be educated. Is it, did y'all feel like they're taking, well, okay, they're wiping us out of the culture that we created, whether what culture it is? Or do you feel like we invented stuff, but we're not getting recognition? I'm reading. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, y'all got to know who Kwame Ture is. KRS-One mentioned Kwame Ture. Oop, I forgot. KRS-One is disqualified because he's Jamaican. So who are we fucking with? That's just all I want to know. I want y'all to tell me, who are we? Okay, I hear people say DJ Academics is a tether, right? Now, for the meaning of tether, I'm not really sure what the meaning is, but from what I can gather without looking it up, meaning that he's not a black American, right? So if tether means not black American, KRS-One not Jamaican, KRS-One is not Jamaican. Woo! You know, I don't use certain language, but sometimes I want to say SMD bad, but I don't do that. But y'all got to learn to shut the fuck up, because I'm not going to sit here in front of y'all and not know what I'm talking about. If I don't know, I say I don't know. But I know what I'm talking about plenty of times. His mother's Jamaican. His biological father, who's not involved in his upbringing, was Caribbean island of Barbados, is an American rapper of Jamaican descent. So I guess because he's an American rapper, he's not Jamaican, but he's of Jamaican descent. Who did a lot of, look at this, who did a lot of reggae music too, I might add. But I'm going to let y'all go. All right. Oh, so you got to be American citizen to be called an American. See, y'all got to make this make sense. I just want to know. So he's half, he's half Jamaican. So I'm just confused, family. So we discarding Rihanna. So anybody that's not American, Black American, we just kicking them in their ass. That's what we saying? All right, so DJ Academics is called the tether. I seen y'all call him that. Me? I don't give a fuck. What y'all call him? That's his problem. So he shitted on. So it's okay to be a white American? So as long as you're American, help me understand. Help me understand. I have to understand. If y'all can help me understand. DJ Academics is a tether because he's from Jamaica. Right? So he's a tether. So he's not to be fucked with. But Vlad is to be fucked with? I'm confused. So you can be a cool white American? As long as you're American. That's what we talking about? That's what we talking about? Because the last time I checked, niggas did interviews with Vlad. I saw Tariq Nasheed on Vlad. So he was okay, but Academics wasn't? I'm just confused. I just need clarity. So Vlad was okay, but Academics ain't because he's a tether. Is that what y'all saying? Why you mentioning Vlad? FBAs don't even like Vlad. So you trying to tell me Tariq Nasheed wasn't on Vlad TV? That's what you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me Tariq Nasheed wasn't on Vlad TV? This is what you trying to tell me? That's what you're trying to tell me. But y'all are calling him a tether. So, oh man. I'm gonna reach out to Tariq Nasheed. I want him to break all this shit down to me. I want all this shit broken down. And you know what's funny? Tariq Nasheed might be goddamn 100% right in his way of thinking, his thoughts. But I like to ask questions. And I'm going to ask critical questions because I want to know. So now we're black, but we're different types of black. That's what I'm learning today. I don't give a fuck how many times he was on there. Get out of here with the justification. I don't care how many times somebody, he ain't never been here. He ain't never been here. So what are you talking about? And I ain't no goddamn tether. I can show you. My roots go back to some bullshit. My roots go back to, so what are we talking about? What y'all talking about? And I'm just saying to y'all, I just need to get clarity. Who did this to us? Is it them? Is it us? Or is it somebody on the top that said, I'm going to pit them against each other? Is that what happened? Or are they coming over here saying, F those black Americans? You understand what I'm saying? Are they doing that? Who's doing this? Is it us? Is it them? Is it a higher thing? Or is it all of us have issue? I don't have no beef with Tariq. Why would I be beefing with Tariq Nasheed? Thought we was beefing. See, y'all be running with, but why would I have beef with him? I don't have no beef with him. We've never had a bad conversation. I've never said anything bad about him. So please miss me with that, because what y'all do is say, he said this, and he answers everything. You know what I'm saying? As he should. But I never said I had beef with him. But I want to ask questions. And what I don't like is I think some of his ideologies, y'all be taking it and run with it and adding your little spice in it and making it more than really what it is. So I would like to hear from him, or somebody that's of a stature that can break all of this shit down to me. And if it's right and exact, it's right and exact. I can't dispute nothing. I'm not here to dispute. I'm just want to know who did this shit. Why are we here? You understand what I'm saying? I just want to know why we're here. Because I see a lot of people getting kicked in their ass. And I'm like, oh shit, what they do? And they be like, yo, he's a tether. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is a tether? There's some new shit going on? So again, I'm just trying to get educated. That's all it is. I'm trying to get educated. So maybe some people from the islands or whatever can understand what the gripe is, opposed to them getting called names and feel like they're being attacked. Say, yo, no, your people did this and we feel like this. Again, I thought it was about reparations at first. That's what I thought. Then it started getting bigger. Hold on, they trying to wipe us out of history. Hold on. And I started like, yo, hold on. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. So all right, so help me understand, leave a comment. Anybody that's not born in America, if they mama was born somewhere, if they daddy was born somewhere, they not for us, Black Americans. That's what y'all saying? That's just all I want to know. Y'all got a certain name for them. So I ain't supposed to go to... So when I travel, I can't go to Mexico no more. I can't go to Cancun. I want to go to Maldives. I can't go to Maldives. The Dominicans can't cut my hair no more. What am I supposed to do? I can't travel because I'm gonna give y'all something deep. Now, me personally, it's gonna sound weird. When I travel, I love traveling in America. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love going around America and seeing the wonders of each state. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me be very transparent with you, as I always am. When I used to watch cooking shows, there was a guy named Guy Fieri who had a show called Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And he would go all around the country and eat at different diners, little dive spots. And I was wilding because it would be good food. And I was on some greedy shit at one point, right? So I was like, yo, man, I want to go to Colorado. You seen that burger? So as people wanted to get on the plane and go places, I'm like, yo, man, I want to see the Grand Canyon. You know what I'm saying? I always really wanted to see this country. I've been to about maybe like it's a lot more now. Maybe like 40 states in the United States. I didn't really travel Midwest and Northwest too much, but I've been all around, like all the way. I've been in Kentucky. So I like that. I like that. So as people want to travel out the country and go to different countries, I be liking to go within the country. I want to see the Liberty Bell. I just like that shit. I like seeing, unfortunately, I like seeing slave quarters. You know, there's some places out here that's still, in America, still called plantations, right? You do know that, right? There's some places still called plantations. Seriously. In America. Still called plantations. So I be wanting to see shit like that. You know, so I be really down with a road trip, but at this particular time, I wasn't driving like that, so I was always down for a road trip because I was always the passenger. Now that I'm driving everywhere, I'm really down with the road trip no more. I like to fly. But I like to travel the country. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I really love to go. I didn't go to New Orleans. Like, it's just places I just gotta go. I gotta go. And I'm more interested in going around this country than I am going to France or the seeing the Eiffel Tower and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I wanna be around them for? Or go get pizza in Italy. So I love traveling the country. I really, really do. I love going around the country. I love accents from different people in the country. Also, I love the prices. So when we go places, because I don't know if y'all know, maybe inflation made everything like the same price. But it was one point you could go somewhere and thank you for supporting my independent voice. There was places you can go and the soda be like 50 cents. You like, yo, this soda 50 cents. Yo, at home in New York, because you know everything in New York is crazy. So I used to like going different places, except for the gas. And I've been to Detroit. Yep, I've been to Detroit. Every goddamn thing is Coney out there. And I'm like, yo, Coney, man, they biting off Coney Island. I don't know the Coney thing in Detroit. So I love going around the country, and I love going around. I love Baltimore. Like, I love going around where I know black people. I'm just keep it real with you. I love going around the country and seeing black people. I love especially the women in different places. I don't know who got the baddest women yet, but I will make my assessment once I hit some more places. But I'm just confused if they did something to us or they were programmed. You get what I'm saying? They were programmed, or they did something to us for us to feel away, or they were programmed. And lastly, before I go, what I don't understand is that me being a black American man, I guess, right? So I'm black American. If I date a woman from Trinidad, and she's black Trinidadian, am I wrong? Like, I'm confused now. Like, I'm fucking up. If she's a black woman, but she's from Trinidadian descent, I'm wrong? Where we at? Like, let me know. I know I don't do no bunnies, so I gotta have a certain type of black woman now? What we doing? Tell me. Let me know. Hit me with the Hulk Hogan. So if I date a woman from Canada and she's from Jamaican descent, I'm wrong? She a tether? What's going on? I'm confused now. So when are the tethers not cool? I'm confused. So somebody said, nah, but your woman cannot speak for FBA women. So how do we determine who's really FBA? Because it's a lot of cap. And I'm gonna be respectful as I can. What I found culturally, many women who have a culture, many of them cater to men. Let's be real with you. Some Black American women, you say you hungry, they be like, we ate. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So I'm confused about if I'm, you know what I'm saying, y'all see me online and I decide to present my significant other. If she's not Black American, then she's a tether? Like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Because when women are from different cultures, they naturally, like, not all of them, but some of them are into cooking. Some of them, okay, let me just get you up out of here. So I'm confused. Because I've only dated Black women in my life, but different Black women. I'm not saying FBA don't have a culture, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to SMD you really, really soon. Because culture, I'm not eating no macaroni and cheese and all that. I don't eat that shit. Okay? I don't eat a lot of that slave food. I don't. Okay? I don't even eat rice. Okay? So if you can't make me some good vegetables and some good baked chicken and all that, I'm not rocking with you. Period. So everybody who I deal with, I tell them how I eat or I cook my food. Straight like that. And if FBA is the culture, I need y'all explain to me what the culture is, because my idea of culture is not your idea of culture. And I believe everybody has their own culture. Every household has a different culture. Like, it might be my culture in my household. When you come in, take off your shoes, but somebody else might let you walk around the house. My thing is not to come in the house and have your street clothes. Don't sit on my bed. I don't eat a lot of that shit. I don't eat macaroni and cheese. I just don't like that shit. That's not true about all Black men. I don't like macaroni and cheese. Seriously. I don't like chicken legs neither. Put a chicken leg on my plate. I shove that shit up your nose. So it's just certain shit I don't eat that has been called soul food, what has been called African American food. You can look it up. So let's look it up together. I looked up Black American earlier. This is what came up. This is what African American is. African American are an ethnic group consisting of Americans with partial or total ancestry from any of the Black racial groups of Africa. So that's out. We're not that anymore. See, they're conflicted of what's what. So imagine how many Black people who are in America who's conflicted of what they should call themselves, right? And what is left of the African in them, because I never called myself an African American. I didn't make that up. So let's put in here, for argument's sake, Black American culture, and let's see what it says. Cultural foods. Black American culture. Because this is important. You have to do research. Look, they still go back to African American culture. African American culture, also known as Black American culture or Black culture, refers to the culture of African Americans either as part of the distinct, I don't feel like clicking that. So Kwanzaa is out. No more Kwanzaa. Let's see what the food is. That's why I said that. That's why I said that. I don't want y'all to think I'm just tripping. Traditional African American comfort foods include homemade macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, red beans and rice, cornbread, seasoned greens, mashed potatoes and gravy, and ice cold sweet tea. Fam, I do not eat macaroni and cheese. I eat fried chicken sometimes. I do not eat red beans and rice. I eat the red beans for Dolo. I do not eat cornbread because most cornbread has lard in it. Seasoned greens is dependent if it's some type of, I ain't eating no ham hock in there or no neck bone. I ain't eating that. I don't eat mashed potatoes. I don't like gravy. And I ain't eating no ice cold sweet tea. So that's why I said that. Don't think I'm just saying. And it's, look, soul food uses cooking techniques and ingredients from West African, West European, and indigenous cuisines of America. Soul food, look, and New Orleans is coming up. And you could click on like black eyed peas and all that stuff. So soul food has always been synonymous with Black Americans or African Americans. That's why I said that. So don't try to put words in my mouth like I'm saying something off bounds or off kilter. You don't know where I'm getting that from. That's what it's always been. I don't eat no macaroni and cheese. Straight like that. I just don't like it. So that's why I said that. So again, said you making niggas hungry. So again, when we deal with our culture, I never ate macaroni and cheese in my life. What you mean I don't eat it no more? You don't know me, nigga. I ain't never ate it in my life. Never. So again, when we speak and we say Black American and we say we got a culture, now, oh, this dude probably eat White Castle sometimes. Yeah, I eat it with your mother sometimes too while I'm stroking that pussy like Mr. Claw. That's when I do that. And she got gray hairs on that box and I still stroke it. And then I stroke it. You be in the other room with your stink ass feet playing the game with job applications all over. So anyway, what I'm asking y'all is if we going to go on some we Black Americans, now we have to say, okay, this is our culture. This is our culture. Y'all taking this, and that because that is our culture. So now we have to define what our culture is, because look what they're saying our culture is. They saying our culture is diabetes, high blood pressure food. I don't agree with that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I don't even think our culture is veganism. I ain't our culture. So again, if we're going to go by these names and these titles, what is our culture? Because culture to me is what I do in my home. There is no, we not the same, fam. I wash my hands and shit, wash my face, and I take showers. I know Black American niggas who don't take showers. I know Jamaicans who don't take showers. Like, so it's culturally for me to take a shower. It's culturally for me is, you know, and if you're going to say our culture is hip hop, nah, we in trouble, fam. I ain't jacking that. I ain't jacking that. That is not Black American culture. That is a part of our culture. See, to me, culture would be going outside, playing double dutch, tag, family dinners, family discussions, playing music in the house. That's cultural shit. That's what we do in cultures. Get together playing spades. That's culture. playing spades, and that's culture. Hip hop? We don't even own hip hop. So that been hijacked. So we mad at the tethers, or we mad at the other tethers who took it? Who we mad at? So this is what I'm asking y'all. So we have to say what our culture is. And we can't say hip hop. Come on, man. We don't even own nothing in hip hop. I'd rather the Catch and Kiss was culture. And we were too young to be doing that. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta figure it out. Because if we don't, and we don't say what our culture is, look what they giving us. Ham hocks and collard greens and shit. That ain't our fucking culture. It's not my culture. Because I don't eat that shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's not, I don't think that cool. We mad at you for selling out. How did I sell out? Because I'm telling you, I'm an SMD you real soon. I'm going to violate you. And your name is Black Jesus too. So what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Black Jesus. Black Jesus? You still trying to push a book on us? Don't get me started. I've been pretty calm today. Don't get me started. Because I ain't never sold no, because you know what? Selling out, you know what's funny? I don't have to talk about this. I could talk about what the fuck I want. It's my channel. People still gonna watch me. So how does when the people call you sell out and shit like that, what the fuck are you talking about? And y'all could say FUBU, cross colors and all of that shit, but who was their manufacturers? Niggas going to motherfucking Alibaba and shit right now. To me, culture is the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, and how you carry yourself. That is your culture. Now, all of us don't have the same culture because I don't have the same culture as people in Cali do. I don't have the same culture as brothers in Louisiana do. So there is no culture. Just because you don't eat doesn't mean it doesn't come from our culture. Woo! God damn, I just wonder sometimes. When some of y'all get up in the morning, do you have a whole cabinet full of dumbass nigga pills that you take in the morning? I am the motherfucking culture. I am the fucking culture. We're not a monolith. That's the problem with y'all too. Y'all keep thinking that, we're all this. And they're all that. Don't you know that some of them don't get along too? Make it make sense. And again, if you can articulate it to me, then it would make sense. If you can articulate it, it would make sense. But we're in a situation where many individuals don't know. They don't know. Culture in New York is getting a beef patty with cheese and cocoa bread. But I guess we ain't supposed to eat beef patties with cheese no more because tethers make them. I guess we not supposed to eat. No, let me tell y'all something. Don't you know, when y'all drink y'all yak and you pour it out, you pour out a little bit. You pour out a little bit of liquor for the people in here. You know where that come from, right? That's from tethers. It's called a libation. Did you know that? Did you know that? When you pour out a little bit of liquor for the homies who ain't here, that's called a libation. That come from tethers. Did you know that? when you blow on the dice before you shake them. You know where that come from? That come from tethers. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. When niggas be like, get up, dice, huh? You must be a tether. Look at his name. Manuel. I never met no black American nigga named Manuel in my motherfucking life. So you calling me a tether with a name like Manuel? Manuel. Manuel? Manuel. Y'all ever met a nigga named Manuel before? Manuel? This nigga named Manuel. Ain't calling me a tether. Oh my goodness. Manuel? My family's from Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I have a big family in South Carolina right now. Charleston, to be exact. But you can't be named Manuel. You can't be named Manuel and be trying to disrespect me. Don't do it, Manuel. And you know what's funny, right? This is the thing. When somebody comes before you and asks for understanding, many of you don't have the mental capacity to give understanding before you be disrespectful. Do y'all know that? Instead of you giving understanding, you will be disrespectful. So when somebody's asking you for understanding, yo, help me know, help me grow, you'll be disrespectful. And that's why y'all motherfuckers is in the position that y'all be in. Seriously. So when I ask you, give me understanding, instead of you doing that, being that you can't articulate yourself, what you will do is you will start being disrespectful. I told you my family is in Virginia as well, and North Carolina. You can call me what the fuck you want. I know y'all niggas can't beat me. I don't care if it's 5 of y'all. So now look, I'm light-skinned now, my mentality. So let me ask y'all in the chat, what did I say wrong? What did I say that was disrespectful to anybody? I'm asking for understanding, but you see how they can't give you understanding? You see how they will resort to being disrespectful than actually give you understanding. It's cut and dry what I asked. Think about it. And I know my knowledge base is way beyond y'all's because I don't follow nobody. I'm just asking y'all a question. And all y'all have to do is say, nah, bro, this, that, and the, oh, I get what you're saying. But instead of you giving me understanding, you rather resort to insults. Like a fucking 5-year-old. YouTube starts playing with my stream. Look, now I'm a New York nigga. Did I do a genealogy? Absolutely not, because so I give my DNA to somebody that we don't trust. So when do we pick and choose who we trust? This is what I'm asking y'all. One minute we don't trust these people. Oh, and yes, you know what? Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna tell y'all, but I'm gonna surprise y'all. Because I could trace my genealogy. I can trace it. No, you said genealogy. Well, as you said it, I caught it. I could trace my genealogy. Yeah. Mother and father side. So let me ask y'all something. When I'm being respectfully. No, I know what genealogy is. Okay. No. I'm going to save that because y'all can't answer me. See, I asked y'all things that y'all can't answer. That's why you will be insulting and say stupid shit. Knowing that some of y'all, I'll punch right in your mouth if you was in front of me. Seriously. I'd smack you. Nobody talks to me disrespectful. And I didn't disrespect anybody. I'm asking for clarity. Seriously. I'm asking for clarity. And you know what's even deeper? Many of you are not even qualified. Many of you are not even qualified. And I said respectfully, maybe they are the problem. Maybe they're taught. Maybe they are taught to come here and shit on us. Maybe they're taught to come here and be disrespectful to us. But now we got to get to the source of the teachings. Is it them? Is that how they look at us? Or is it somebody that told them, don't fuck with them? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Everybody thinks they're qualified to speak. I mean, honestly. Your name is Khadija. That's a Muslim name. Are you a tether? I'm just being respectful. Khadija is a Muslim name. From Africa. My name is Gregory Lewis. I got fucking shit. So I'm confused. Because y'all got all these names. Them shits ain't black American names. Y'all got Muslim names and Black Jesus and shit, and y'all coming at me? I respected FBA Nation. Shit, he made it, well, he or she, whatever, made it proud. Your name is Arabic. That's even worse. You're a lamb over rice. Who? That's what I'm saying. Khadija is definitely not an FBA name. But that's your name. You understand what I'm saying? That's your name you was given. That's your name you was given. It ain't Manuel, though. So listen. Ain't nobody angry. I'm seriously, nobody is angry. We're just trying to figure some shit out. And listen, I don't disrespect Muslims. I respect Muslims, black Muslims. You got black American Muslims. You know what I'm saying? So is the tether thing? Is it a tit for tat? Is it, oh, y'all call us names, so this is the name for y'all? Is that what that is? That's what that is? Could somebody break down what that means to me? Matter of fact, let's look it up. Tether, what does it mean? All right, this is what I looked up. Tether, what is it used for? Oh, some investing crypt? Well, I don't even want to say that word. We're going to go to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. A line as a rope or chain by which an animal is fastened so as to restrict its range of movement. a line to which someone or something is attached. To fasten or restrained by, or as if by a tether. A tether, the horses in the shade. Okay, so is it a different meaning that I don't know? Because this is what it says, and I want to know, why is it used in the way that y'all use it to describe people just for reading comprehension purposes? What does it mean? What does it mean? Why is it used in that way to describe a people? Oh, it came from the movie Us. Okay, so who was the tether in Us? The black dude? What? Who was the tether in the movie? No, no, no. I don't want to hear no made up shit. I want to know, whenever I see a word and I don't know what it means, I go to the dictionary. I don't care if it's the slang dictionary. Maybe that got to go on the slang dictionary then. But I'm asking y'all, why do y'all use it? Why? Okay. Why is DJ Academics a tether? Why not call them the other foul shit I used to call them, or what I would call them? Why is he a tether? A tether is a backstabbing leech. I didn't see that just now. You gotta give me more. You gotta give me. Oh, go to the Urban Dictionary. Okay. That would be dope. Maybe it's in there. If it's in the Urban Dictionary, I'm jacking that. Shit, they put bling bling in the dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Okay. All right. I'll look in here with y'all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's in the Urban Dictionary. We gotta jack this. I don't know who Crispus Attucks Reloaded is, but I know who Crispus Attucks was. Okay, so let's look at them all. A term used by members of American Negro ethnic group referred to later as, in history, as colored African American black FBA adults to describe African and or Caribbean immigrants who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and the lineage of the Negro American movement. See? Okay. See, now look. Let me show y'all something really quick. This right here, what I just read, made me understand more than anybody typed in the chat. This what I just read right here made me understand what the problem is. Who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and lineage. I understand that now. I understand that. I understand. Yo, that made perfect sense to me. Yo, that made, oh my God, listen, a black person who moved from Africa or the Caribbean to the United States and pretends to be a black American native to the country. Often they take anti-black white supremacist viewpoints despite being black. Yo, that's it. That made a lot of sense. That made a lot of sense. So that made perfect sense to me. So like I said from the beginning, right? I said from the beginning, the guys who didn't I start this show with saying Idris Elba, them taking the movie roles, playing black American men that are not black American. Didn't I say that? I said that from the beginning. I wasn't against it. I wasn't against that right there. I said that without reading that. Remember? I said I didn't understand Idris Elba or the John Boyegas. I said that. I said that. I said that. So, per definition, I understand where the disagreement would come from. But that was the best. That was plain as day. So I can't act like I can't read. I can't act like I can't comprehend. But I did say prior to any of you coming here, I said, yo, they taking some movie roles and Stringer Bell acting like a dude from Baltimore, but he's Idris Elba and he be talking bloke and all that. That's what I said. I said that. You know what I'm saying? I said that. So I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand the movement. Now I understand where the anger could be coming from. Now I understand. I'm trying to come back. Okay. So last question. My last question. Not all of them are. So how do you, okay. So how do we define who is? That's what I want to know. If not all of them are, how do we define who is? Is it a mind state that they have? Is it how they treat us? How do we define who is? Right? Because you said not all black immigrants are tethers. That confused the shit out of me. That confused me. So how do we define who is? See, somebody said if you're not FBA, period. So remember, the definition said they come here and act like us. So they have to do something and then we say, oh, you not on, you see, this is what I'm saying. Like I'm when they're disrespectful and dishonorable, okay. Okay. So that means if the Dominicans cut my hair, I'm good? It ain't too many black barbershops in New York. You gotta search high and low. I can't eat no more Jamaican food. I know a Guyanese Chinese restaurant. I can't eat that no more. So I'm just confused. Okay, so y'all said if they're on code. Now I need to know what this said code is. But that's another show. So if y'all can, I'm gonna reach out to Tariq Nasheed. I'm gonna reach out to Tariq Nasheed. I don't want to say he's the leader, but he's the most vocal person that we could identify with, right? So I just want answers. Because again, many of you Guyanese is not Chinese people. It's Guyanese people who make Chinese food. That's what I said. I know it's not Chinese. I always don't have to be specific about everything. Sometimes you got to get what I'm putting down. Okay? But I'm going to reach out to him. He deserved Well, he's supposed to be on my platform anyway. But again, I want to hear some of these things. And Guyana is native to America. It's just South America. I ain't trying to be funny, but it is. You know what I'm saying? And what this is doing, believe it or not, before any of us getting to our feelings and emotions, what this is doing is creating healthy dialogue that many people probably want to know that don't know. Seriously. People probably want to know. So at the same time, before you get angry, before you get mad, before you say this person is this or you're probably this, let people ask their questions. Let people try to gain clarity. And if you're not capable of responding like an adult, if you're not capable of responding, because the same way you talk to a 4-year-old, you should be able to talk to a 14-year-old, a 40-year-old, and an 80-year-old. You should be able to get the message across. You see how I read something? And I was like, oh shit. I get what the anger is. Simple. But a lot of times before people, you think everything is anti. You think you always got to fight. I'm not the motherfucker to fight because I can just block you. I don't got to fight nobody. But I'm asking questions. So if a person is asking a question, why do you attack the person who asked the question? Because sometimes people just really don't know. Do you know how many people don't know? Just like I did a show last night talking about politics. I don't know, fam. They could be like, yo, I'm a Democrat, but I'm a conservative. I'm like, they got different types of Democrats? You understand what I'm saying? So we shouldn't get angry at each other. We shouldn't be fighting one another. We should be trying to understand. That's really it. But you see, let me tell you something. And before I go. Look, Ryan Garrett said, I just learned a lot. See? E. Dolo. See? Again, people are learning. You know what I'm saying? People are learning. So we can't be mad at each other. Sometimes we got to yell low. Sometimes we got to get stupid. Sometimes I got to talk about some of y'all moms and shit, you know. Because that's the only thing niggas respect is disrespect sometimes. Just keep it real. Sometimes the only thing niggas respect is disrespect. And I'm from Brooklyn. We snap. We rank. I'm quick with it. I'm quick witty. Fast. But if I have a group of people who are standing by them principles per the definition that I read, I understand. Understand perfect now. Understand perfectly. Makes sense. But many of you cannot articulate that to me because you're so busy feeling like you want to poke your fucking chest out. And I am historically known to cave niggas' chest in. So sticking your chest out to me don't mean nothing. Especially if I'm asking a simple question. Right? And I don't want to argue. So at the end of it all, I feel like we got a better understanding. I can go to sleep feeling educated. I can go I can do some research. And I want to know more about, okay, culture, how they did certain things with our culture, reclaiming culture, because it's very important to me. And I want y'all to know, and this is important, and I try to tell y'all all the time. Our culture bigger than hip hop, man. Hip hop is a part of black culture, but it's not black culture solely. We got more. We're more diverse. We have more. So when we say hip hop is our culture, that's very, very bad because it has been infiltrated. It has been weaponized against us. It has been bought. It has been sold. So if that's our culture, then pow, here we go. Look how they're using us against us, using the culture against us. So how do we go back to taking our culture back and say, yo, nah, we don't like what y'all doing. That's not our culture. That ain't the hip hop we came up on. And y'all took it and bastardized it. So we not rocking with that. That's all I'm saying. When I first picked up a camera and I wanted to document black people. So I wanted to document the mind state. I wanted to document language. I wanted to document food. I was going all around with this camera. And I was picking up different cultures. Like I said, listen, you got this block over here might not be that block over there, fam. The culture might be different. You understand what I'm saying? The culture might be different on that next block. So we got so many cultures within the culture, but then we have a culture that we all universally believe in. And it's about, it is different. I mean, but traditions come from culture, though. Culture is the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, and what you eat. To me, that's culture. Like us, we say y'all. Many in New York say son. Many in New York say Duke. We say different things. That's our culture. It's our culture to wear fitteds or snapbacks. Some in other places they wear wife beaters everywhere. It's different things. So it's different things that makes us up. But we all have a universal brain that we know that, hold on, they the ops. We don't agree on nothing else. We can say who the overall op is. But now what we're saying is, okay, y'all are not the ops, but y'all working for the ops. So now y'all the ops. So that I agree. You know what I'm saying? Dialect is different from what we wear, what we eat, because again, y'all eat chopped cheese? Y'all don't eat chopped cheese? I don't eat crawfish. I don't eat crawfish. I don't even eat seafood. But in different places, they eat seafood. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't eat mayo. I don't eat no white sauce. I don't eat Miracle Whip, blue cheese, ranch. I don't rock with it. I don't eat rice. I'm telling you, I do not eat rice. Anybody who know me know I don't eat rice. I eat cauliflower rice. I don't eat seafood. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't eat crab. I don't eat escargot. I don't eat snake. I just don't eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't eat that. I ain't eating no jackass meat. None of that. I just don't eat rice. I don't eat no swine. I don't even eat beef. I stopped eating rice in 2015. I don't eat no rice. Dead ass. Everybody who know me know I don't eat that. I ain't eating no quinoa either. Quinoa, I know it's quinoa, but I had this chick once say quinoa. I'm like, all right, I ain't dating you no more. You said quinoa. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat a lot of shit. So a lot of these things that are so-called traditional, and I don't eat that shit. I don't eat jackass meat. I don't eat swine. I don't eat a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I love me some goddamn, I eat some trail mix. And I like making my own stuff. I like recipes. You know what I'm saying? Like I like recipes. I like making different stuff. I like using different seasonings. That's just me. I don't eat plantains neither. Deadass, I don't eat plantains. There's no such thing as jackass meat. It's made up. You know what I'm saying? So again, I love some chicken though. I'm gonna fuck some chicken up. Straight like that, I eat some chicken. Today I had some what I had today? It was kind of like a chopped cheese. It was kind of like a chopped cheese. That's what I ate today. You know what I'm saying? So again, whatever people eat is whatever they eat. You know, but I don't eat a lot. I don't eat with the average. I ain't eat no cans of ravioli and shit. I don't eat no oodles of noodles. I don't eat none of that shit. I don't eat none of that shit. See, chopped cheese, that's some New York shit. See? That's what I'm saying. I had some ground turkey. I chopped it up, put some cheese in it. Had me a little flour tortilla, threw that bad boy in there. It's like a quesadilla. But that's like a chopped cheese. But not being able to eat the case, even though I eat the flour tortilla because it's less bread. I don't eat bread. I don't really eat many carbs either. So the carbs I eat is just for energy to work out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even eat out in the street, honestly. I make my own food. I don't eat street food. I make everything. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't a burrito because I ain't got all them beans and all that. Yo, listen. What I found was real Mexican tacos and burritos, they don't put cheese on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eating no wheat or no rye bread. Rye bread tastes like sheetrock. I ain't eating no sheetrock. All right? I'm not eating none of that shit. I don't want to eat no bread. And I don't... Listen. I'm not eating no fucking sheetrock. All right? I'm not doing that. I'm not eating no fucking rye bread. Rye. That's some sucker shit. Yo, let me get a honey glazed turkey and Swiss on rye bread. I like a nigga who eat rye bread. Ain't no fucking rye bread. That shit is nasty. I don't even eat bread. I ate pizza Saturday. I eat pizza probably like twice a year. And we almost going to be out of the year soon. And I ate my serving of pizza, my one of two. Maybe I'll have another one before the year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have time to, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I be manifesting so much. I don't be having time to do that. I'm not eating no beefsteak rye pastrami with spicy mustard. I think not. No, but I went to the gym yesterday. That's why I ate pizza, but I ate thin crust pizza. Dead serious. Listen, when it comes to exercise and eating, I am batshit crazy. I'll be the first to tell you I'm crazy. They know me in GNC and Vitamin Shop. They already know what I'm coming for. I make sure I take my supplements. I eat a certain way. That's it. I work out. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I work out every day. Just in case I gotta whoop somebody's ass. Every day of my life. I imagine somebody trying to harm me or my family, and I go hard. Every day. Push myself to limits. I went to the gym twice today, walked 4 miles today, and I went to the gym twice yesterday. Why? Because I ate the pizza. I take my black seed, my bitters, my sea moss. I'm dead ass. I just don't be playing. And I always think, hold on, what if it's a situation where you have to carry a family member to safety? You know what? I'm built for it. Or I got some of them lightest shade of the very, very light guys thinking they could whoop my ass. Okay, really? Because them boat things, I just got punched in the face at work. Yo, I'm out. Yo, you let somebody punch you in your face? Now I don't mean to laugh. Somebody punch you in your face? Yo. Yo, somebody snuffed you? Yo, somebody punched me in your face. I don't think I could admit publicly that somebody punched me in my face. Okay, also, for the people that want to go to the gym, in this description box is something called the Rack Gym. Purchase that. It's called the Rack Gym. Somebody put... Yo, I wish somebody punched me in my face. That shit make me fucking mad. I'm telling you. Yo. Yeah, you got to salute him for admitting that, fam. It takes some real, King Kong jump offs. I ain't saying, the other day somebody punched me in my mouth. It ain't happening. You might see me come in here and spit a nose out on camera or something like that. And I'd be like, somebody punched me in my face, but I bit his nose off. But the Rack Gym, make sure you get that. Just look in the description box. But man, this was good having a discussion with y'all. Talking about something, sometimes we gotta push the envelope in our discussions too. We gotta discuss other things that's concerning us that doesn't always speak for criminality or just some nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of these conversations are healthy. We're gonna argue. We're gonna fight. And I don't want your ideology to divide us, if that makes any sense. Because we should be allowed to have our ideologies too. But I think a lot of times we're not allowed to have our ideologies because we keep drawing lines in the sand. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. That, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, there we go, the Rack Gym. Yeah, make sure you get that. You get the push-ups intact. Boy, I didn't even know I could do like 300 dips, 400 push-ups to get busy. But, maybe some people who thought otherwise, they got clarity, they got situations that they might have been through, and they say, oh, shit, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Damn, it's 10:53. God damn, I talk too much. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to y'all. Shout out to people who's FBA. Shout out to the tethers too, right? You gotta shout out the tethers because they don't know you cannot be a tether, right? There's a way they cannot be a tether. If they follow what the FBA's, right? We got shout out to the tethers too, right? We got shout out to the tethers because if you are on some BS, that's what makes you a tether, right? But if you not on no BS and you come here and you support the people who help make and build this country, salute to you. So y'all told me I could stay with. I could still get Jamaican box. You know what I'm saying? I could still get Guyanese box. I could still get Trinidadian. I'm happy about that. Because when y'all was saying I can't get no different types of boxes, I wasn't really rocking with y'all. Let's just be real with y'all. I was a little mad. I'm like, yo, hold up. I already don't do no bunnies. Now I can't get different boxes? Come on, man. You're asking for too much now. Yo, man. I'ma holler, man. Until next time. Peace. And make sure you watch these videos right here, these related videos. And make sure you hit that logo over there to subscribe. The boxes must be on code. Yo, you a movie. Peace.